Okay, you're the only perception check I don't see. We do have a 20, a 21, and a 20.
Yeah,
But what is yours?
one
Just
sec,
in
let me
case.
get
My 21 was a nat 20.
it. Of course, a
Yeah.
4.
There's
Plus
2 nat
four.
20s.
Okay.
Okay. So
You
Gwyn.
have a
Four.
+1.
Yep. Gwyn, Kavix, and Yantra. Other three of you don't. Yeah, nothing. Kavix, Yantra. Yantra, as you're like pulling the horse around, you dismount, head over to Kavix, who is heading towards a little bush, a little closer to the forest, in between kind of a little valley created by a couple hills, where it looks like there's some shrubbery, and you see a huge sage bush.
Sweet.
And Gwyn, you're also just kind of drawn up there, and you three, as you get up to the sage bush, all happen to look up at the same time and see a humanoid standing at the edge of the forest. And we'll end it there.
Oh.
Cliffhanger.
Damn.
So I did find some goddamn herbs.
You found some sage,
Awesome.
and
I hate
Yeah.
that pun. I hate
there is a small
And there's-
humanoid standing
there's-
at the edge of the forest.
There's a sage in the forest.
Possibly. It seems like it might be a child.
Oh,
But
like
it's
really
hard
small.
to tell. It's hard to tell from you're about a mile away.
Well, we have Kita with us. Like we're not unfamiliar with small beings being adults.
No, not that.
Yeah.
More yeah. I was trying to find a good image, but it's just essentially, you can barely tell, but it is definitely a humanoid. Standing at the edge of the woods. With some
Fantastic.
crows flying above. Or ravens.
And we
Nice.
just see small humanoid, no other details.
No other details. They're just kind of standing in a little clearing, not like far from the forest, but about 10 feet out, just enough in the daylight that you can see them.
With our ridiculously high rolls.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's some fun images when you search creepy. Oh,
No,
I think
I
it's
apologize. I
adequate.
thought I was muted. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't find it. It has to be like beings or something. But yeah, there is a creepy child in the woods.
Oh,
And
here you.
we'll end
Oh, I got it. I got it. Paste.
Into which one? General?
General.
Eh. Yeah, I mean, that's about the clearing, but and then yeah, way more forest behind, but
And
yeah,
ravens.
there is a child, and we'll end it there.
Wonderful.
Alright.
That was fun.
Also, didn't the merchants say that they don't that the nomads didn't like even numbers?
Yes, that is something that I have been thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because you guys have an even, well, what do
Yes.
you have an odd
Yeah,
number of
We have
horses,
6.
so that's good. But you have an even number of people.
Yes.
So the horses are a good number.
Yeah. Well, but I'm wondering also, like, We have an I guess we have an even number of humans, don't we? Because I was going to say we have an
I don't
odd
know.
number of tieflings, we have an odd number of Goliaths, we have an odd number of gnomes or halflings, whatever Kita is. We have an odd number of
We have
Aasimar.
two
Oh, I guess
Aasimars,
the
it's either,
Aasimar
like, the-
technically look human. So we have 3 humans that look human. So we have an odd number of everything else.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have
Yeah.
we have an even number of members of the party, and I've been thinking about that. Does anyone know how to be
Mhm.
invisible?
No.
I didn't
I
think
don't.
so. That's also
Alright.
why I wanted to bring the honey and the seeds and the mead with us, just in case, because that's useful as trade items if we need something to bargain with.
Is that Cabin in the Woods?
Evil cabin in the woods.
Cool.
Yes, that is.
Yeah, isn't that like the god that gets summoned or whatever at the
Yep.
end of Cabin in the Woods?
Fucking spoilers, man. God,
I know,
damn.
right? Spoiler
How
alert.
is that movie?
I'm
That's-
never
that's-
gonna watch it, so
That's
I
my
would never
favorite
watch
It's a
it.
horror
comedy.
movie. It's my favorite
I-
horror movie ever.
I don't watch horror
It's
films.
good.
It's
It's
good.
not.
It's
I
a
don't-
comedy.
It's my
It's a
favorite horror
comedy.
because I never watch horror either. That's why I like it.
I don't watch scary stuff because I already have like really bad nightmares. So
Oh,
I
yeah,
like to control
probably.
what I watch when I'm awake. So
Yeah.
I don't scare easy because of all the nightmares. So
Well, then it wouldn't scare you.
no.
It's already
I don't
like
find it
not
scary.
scary.
I just prefer not watching stuff that's I prefer watching something that makes me laugh when I'm awake.
Again,
So
it's
You
more
know,
of a
or like
comedy.
a cool or yeah, my favorite is action comedy. So
The Cabin in
because
the Woods
really
is not
cool
a horror
fight
movie.
scenes. Yeah, as long as it's not a horror movie. So
It's
because
based
I already
off
see
horror.
too much of it. Huh?
Based off horror, but it's a comedy.
It's a
What
Joss
is?
Whedon movie.
It's
Like
making
Cabin in
fun
the
of
Woods.
horror.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought that was the one where like people got taken inside and then they have to try and find their way out, and it's like Cabin in the Woods meets Saw or something.
No.
No,
The
it's-
Cabin in the
Okay.
Woods. American horror comedy film.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Written by Whedon
it's
and
good.
Drew Goddard. Okay.
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth is in it, and Anna Hutchinson. Okay, so
Huh.
like there's good people in it. Okay.
Oh, it's good. It's like a cult classic thing.
From
Hmm.
2011. Is that
Yeah.
that's not old enough to be a cult classic.
Yeah,
Technically it
it is. I
is.
mean, when did
Okay.
frickin' Boondock Saints come out?
Longer ago than that, didn't it?
Long
At
time.
this
I
point,
don't know.
yes. It's been like
1999.
For
That movie
Boondock
is older than my
Saints?
little brother.
Wow.
Yes.
What about
I love
Pulp
good
Fiction?
action scenes though.
if it makes
Pulp
you feel
Fiction
you
came out in
know-
like the 80s.
That's a
Oh,
cult
94.
classic.
It's 94. Okay. Still, that's older
Close.
than
Probably the
Yeah, it's pretty old.
darkest. Probably like
What
the
about-
not
Scott
necessarily
Pilgrim.
like the
When
darkest,
did
but
Scott
the
Pilgrim come out?
like
oh wow, that was funny.
2012.
That's a
that is
cult
considered a
classic.
Scott.
Oh,
yeah, that is-
2010. 2010.
That is considered a cult classic.
I liked the new The Witcher, the TV series
Oh, it's so good.
on Netflix. Yeah,
It's
like
so
Gri-
good.
I like Grimm, but I don't like
That'll be a classic
horror
in 10
movies.
years. Yeah.
because there's like funny things where Jasker called him the Butcher of Blaviken and Geralt hated it, so you know. As long as it's something that makes me laugh, I like it.
So, cult classic is just anything that has a following that is more direct and specific.
Hmm.
For instance, just about everyone you know knows of Star Wars and likes it, but
It's
as
not
a
a cult classic. It's
well,
a
as
classic, but it's not
as
a
a-
cult classic.
in the 80s, it was a cult classic because it wasn't generally liked.
No.
It was
yeah.
only liked by kids because everyone else thought it was the devil or
Well,
whatever.
no, fucking after
And-
Empire, everybody loved Star Wars.
Yeah, and then after the third movie, then it was like, oh, sweet. But
I,
like
I
Rocky
wasn't
Horror
as big
Picture
of a
Show
fan of Star Wars.
is the most.
I wasn't
cult
as big
classic,
of a
probably.
of Star Wars after they killed off my favorite character. So
Yeah.
before that,
Um,
I watched it so much. I had it on
Well,
Uh,
I mean, that's
VCR.
kind of funny because that was his least liked acting role.
Harrison Ford, just let me stop being Han Solo.
He, l-
Don't want to do it anymore.
he
Don't make me.
literally, after the first one, wanted to just quit. Like,
Yeah,
didn't even
but
want to be in the second one, the third
But
one.
it made
nothing.
him so much money.
Yeah.
How
Oh.
crazy is that he
Mhm.
was filming
Well, he
Empire
became
and Blade Runner
legend.
at the same time?
Nice.
What's sad is
Yeah,
that
like
Yeah. But
Labyrinth
he
is the
he
cult
became
classic.
legend
What
because of that franchise.
what really
too.
made the movie was the fact that he did not want to be there, and his character did not want to be there.
Didn't want to be there. Yeah.
So he wasn't entirely acting. He was just like, I'm done. Let's just get this over with.
Well, once he met Carrie, he
Mhm.
did want to be there.
Like, how's American Psycho a cult classic? I don't know. There's so many cult classics that I'm like, that's not a cult classic. But then there's some like Clockwork Orange. That's a cult classic.
Yeah, I know
I
plenty of
still
people who
have
don't
never
like
seen
that.
that.
Yeah,
I
don't.
haven't seen it.
It's horrible, but you also need to see it. It's like I'm like, it's a good movie. Never gonna watch it again, but it's a great
I've
movie.
been warned
Like it.
about it.
Yeah,
I've been warned about it before.
yeah. If an actor physically was scarred for life from the movie, it's
Oh no.
yeah.
All right, well,
All right.
I gotta get
Mm,
going, guys.
See you guys in a couple weeks.
Have a good night.
Okay.
Very
nice.
But yeah.
Couple weeks.
Thanks, Brendan.
Yeah.
No problem.
Thank you.